Have you ever felt like no matter how hard you try, life just doesn't move forward? Like everyone else is growing faster than you? Don't worry, sometimes life delays things for a reason. This is the story of a young man who discovered that everything blooms at the right time. In a quiet town surrounded by hills and rivers, there lived a young man named Liam. He was talented, hardworking, and full of dreams. From childhood, he wanted to become a successful architect, someone who could design buildings that would inspire people for generations. But life didn't go the way Liam expected. He had graduated with good marks, but no company was hiring him. Wherever he applied, they said, "You're talented, but you don't have enough experience." Days turned into weeks, weeks into months, and months into years. Liam watched as his friends got jobs, bought cars, traveled to cities, and shared their happy lives online. Every time he opened social media, it felt like the whole world was moving forward and except him. At first, he tried to stay positive. He told himself, maybe my time hasn't come yet. But as rejection after rejection came, hope began to fade. One evening, after another failed interview, Liam sat on the edge of a small bridge overlooking a calm river. The sun was setting, painting the water in shades of gold and orange. He whispered softly to himself, maybe I'm just not meant for success. That's when an old man walking by stopped and said, "You remind me of a tree I once planted." Liam looked up, surprised. The old man smiled and sat beside him. His clothes were simple, but his eyes were calm, the kind that had seen many storms. "What do you mean?" Liam asked. The old man said, "Many years ago, I planted 2 trees in my garden, 1 mango tree and 1 cherry tree. The mango tree grew fast. Within a year, it had leaves, branches, and even small fruits. But the cherry tree, it didn't grow much. For 2 years, it stayed the same, small and still. I almost thought it would never grow." He looked at the sky and continued. But one spring morning, something changed. The cherry tree suddenly came alive. It grew taller, stronger, and within months, it was full of beautiful blossoms. People passing by would stop just to look at it. And the mango tree? It was still there and strong and useful, but not nearly as beautiful. The old man smiled gently. "Do you know what I learned? Everything in nature grows at its own pace. The cherry tree wasn't slow, it was preparing. Its roots were growing deep underground, because only when your roots are strong enough can you handle the weight of your own beauty." Liam sat quietly. Those words touched something inside him. The old man stood up and said, "Son, stop comparing your timing with others. Flowers bloom at different times, but they all add beauty to the same garden." And with that, he walked away, leaving Liam alone with the sound of the river and his thoughts. That night, Liam couldn't sleep. He kept thinking about the story of the 2 trees. For the first time in months, he didn't feel angry at himself. Instead, he felt calm. Maybe, just maybe, his roots were still growing. From the next morning, he decided to live differently. Instead of worrying about when success would come, he started focusing on preparing himself for it. He woke up early, studied architecture designs, practiced sketching, learned new software, and read about great architects. He didn't do it for money or fame. He did it because he loved it. Months passed, and though nothing major changed, Liam's heart became lighter. He no longer compared himself with his friends. He smiled more, slept better, and started appreciating small moments, like the smell of morning coffee, the sound of rain, and the peace of working silently. Then one day, something unexpected happened. A small architecture firm in another city was looking for a designer who understood traditional and modern styles. Liam's old professor recommended his name. They called him for an interview. This time, Liam didn't feel nervous or desperate. He just went as himself. The company's founder, a kind middle-aged woman, looked through his sketches and said, "You have an unusual style, simple but full of emotion. It feels like you designed from the heart." A week later, Liam got the job. It wasn't a huge company or a high salary, but it was his beginning. From there, his journey started. Over the next few years, he designed schools, homes, and community buildings that changed lives. One of his designs even won a national award for creativity and purpose. One evening, as he stood outside one of his completed projects, a small school built near the same river where he once sat hopelessly, he saw cherry blossoms growing nearby. The memory of the old man and his story came flooding back. He smiled and whispered, "You were right. Everything really does happen at the right time." Moral: don't lose hope just because your journey is taking longer than others. The roots of your success are growing even when you can't see them. Remember, God's timing is always perfect. You are not late. You are just preparing. Outer script for your channel: if you liked this story, give it a like and share it with your friends. Tell us in the comments, what did you learn from this story? And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more inspiring stories that will help you grow one step at a time. We'll see you in the next story. Until then, stay patient, stay hopeful, and keep believing in your timing.